Yo, what is good, everyone? It's your boy Diego with Up2Something Media, and today we are running some interviews, to build a little hype, get to know a couple of artists at Up Next Festival, July 30th. Tickets will be in link in bio, and as you know, the boys are hosting Up2Something back in this bitch. So
yeah, man.
So today I'm welcomed by a very special artist. He is actually on the lineup as well.
Yeah,
Why don't you introduce yourself? Tell the people a little bit about you.
What's up, y'all? My name is Exodia. I'm a music artist from Dallas, Texas.
Hey,
so
that is what's up,
you
man.
Know what I mean?
All right. Well, how old are you?
24 years old.
24. Very nice. Very nice. How long have you been doing music?
I've been making music like a year.
Okay, a year. So in the lineup, I see we have a good variety of everyone, and that's kind of, I think, one of the reasons we decided to go on the festival is like we saw a range. We saw people we have worked with. We saw people that we've wanted to work with, and then we saw a lot of people that we're like, huh, are they up next? What would you say is your favorite thing about making music?
Really just going to the studio and like blacking out.
Blacking out. So that's your mentality when you go in?
Yeah, go fucking crazy.
Go hard.
I like a lot of like energetic type music and shit
I
like
heard the tracks you dropped, and like, would you say they were kind of like a little Cardi based?
Yeah, I'll say listen to a lot of Cardi, listen to a lot of Travis. Yeezus, probably my favorite album.
Okay, I definitely. What's your favorite track on Yeezus?
Send It Up.
Okay.
I'm in it. What was another one? A few of them, every song.
Hey, no, man, it's crazy because like Yeezus is definitely one of our conversation. It's, I think, in the scheme of music, it's such a like
Black Skinhead.
It's such a like divided album. A lot of people didn't fuck with it. Like, he's gone away from the sound or whatever. But like, look at it 10 years later, 9 years later. That's like, damn.
That's what's taking over.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Like 10 years ahead at least.
So I gotta ask, you came with the mask.
Oh yeah, I be wearing masks.
Is this what you on performance? Is this what you go to? Part of the blackout when you in the studio?
I don't know. I just I feel like I'm just naturally like an antisocial person. Not really too personable. So it just kind of makes me feel comfortable sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Hey, what they say about Batman? He never knew who he was. I'm just
until he took his shit off.
He put on the mask.
But nah, yeah, I do be like, I'm working on a few clothing brands, gonna incorporate masks and shit like that.
Right. And I actually did see that you have a website. And so, what would you say? Like, how does fashion and clothes and all of that make its way into your music and who you are as Exodia?
Really, it's just in terms of just like, I want the fans to feel like they are a part of what I'm doing. Part of what I got going on and shit. So I make like clothes, just for them. Like I eventually just want to give away clothes and shit like that, just to be like, yo, like if you're rocking with me or whatever, like I want to see the whole crowd wearing the shit.
Right. So, I think you got rings. You
I make jewelry
too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can make jewelry, CAD design, and all that shit.
Is that something that you want to like keep going into, build that as well, or is music the main focus right now?
Music's the main focus. But I mean, it's always something new going on, So like my engineer is always in and out of Texas and shit like that. So if he's not out here, I'm making clothes, doing shows, and he comes back out here, get back to the studio. You know what I'm saying?
Booked and busy, man.
Yeah.
So always. I gotta ask, since you are one of the people that like you've just been in music a little more consistently this last year. What would you say is the best advice that you've received,
like
music wise?
Well, went to LA and I met with a lot of like PR people and shit.
Okay.
And they basically were just like, consistency is everything, just every day you have to put something out no matter what it is. PR is really important as well. The music, make sure, you're making good music overall, no matter what, because no matter what you're doing, it's like you can have everything. You have the motherfucking swag, you have the press, and you have everything. But if the music is not good, people are not gonna fuck with you.
Yeah.
So I mean, they'll fuck with you, as long as
to a certain level. I believe in. I think it's just good advice in music is staying true to yourself.
Staying true to what it is
will outlast whatever you got going. Whether it's the merch, the music going up, because shit fade.
Exactly. All that shit fade. Fashion trends, all that shit comes in seasons.
Right.
But it's the music that's like, when you drop that shit, and then like 3, 4, 5 years from now, you're gonna know like where your legacy gonna be at.
Right. So, within this last year, how has this year been in music for you? What all have you gotten done so far?
It's
Like,
been
what have you been
good.
working on?
So I dropped a song or whatever called Darkness Falls about a year ago, a month, ago.
Yeah.
It was good. Pushed like 9K on Instagram, just views, people fucking with it. Had a lot of people from all over the United States talking to me and shit. So I was like, okay, let me just go ahead and do this. But instead of like, I didn't have no music when I dropped the song.
Right.
So I immediately went into the studio for like a year.
That was your first track?
Yeah.
Had you been writing or done anything musically related before that?
I made
like
a song
not even studio wise, but just like, maybe.
No, I made like one song a long time ago. I was just playing around.
Okay.
But like that was like the only one. Like I just dropped it. My homie to the video came out here from LA, shot the video same day. It was at a rave.
Okay.
And we dropped that shit and everybody was like going crazy. So I was like, okay, I got two options. I could try to like, do some weird shit, some TikTok shit, or I could just like go into the studio and like hone in on the sound. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. Then after that, I went to LA, met with the people out there. They gave me some ideas and advice and shit. And then I think I met with my homie Chance, and he ended up being tied in with the people who put on the So What Festival.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I was able to get backstage on that, and they showed me a lot of love and shit like that. So,
yeah, So What was crazy, man.
It was fucking crazy.
Were you did you go one of the days? Or
I went all 3 days.
Who was your favorite person
favorite
you saw
one?
perform there?
I'm gonna say Lancey and Matt Ox.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
Lancey and
that
Matt
lineup
Ox.
lineup was A1, man.
They just, Ken Carson too. Like they all just turn, keep the crowd lit.
Yeah.
That's just for me the kind of music that I like.
I think that's definitely one of the things that like, artists don't really, until you're in the stage, that shit different than the studio, you gotta really like gauge the crowd.
From the beginning.
Yeah. And I will say, like your music is hype. Is like that should make you wanna, we me and Renee, we actually saw, and Daniel, we went to see it was a festival in California, and so it was the one where Cardi like did 2 songs and they shut that shit down.
Yeah.
Which like as a fan, like that shit sucks. But like, as an artist, you gotta be like, damn, my shit this kind of hype, But what advice would you give, given what you've gone through this last year, getting back in music, going to LA, talking to these PR people? What advice would you give to someone that's like, I want to make music, I want to take this seriously?
I would say really just drop something, actually drop the
Just
music. A lot of people, they'll make music and they be sitting on it thinking, oh, it's hard, they're playing it in the car, they'll wait 3-4 years to drop it and shit like that. It really shouldn't be like that. Like you just gotta drop it, find what people fuck with, and then hone in on that shit.
Okay.
And then that's when everybody gonna be like, yeah, we can help you. They can help you do everything else. You know, it's just the music is what's the most important.
Right. Would you say you have a vision board at the moment? What is your career looking like a year from now?
Performing at festivals.
Yeah. Hey, this is a good start. Up next festival, July 30th. Catch your tickets. But no, for real, what festival would you like to do?
I'd like to perform at So What next year, Rolling Loud, and whatever else, like Smokers Club, like just whatever else. Just bringing in like that massive fan base that's gonna actually go out and buy tickets and shit like that. That's most important to me is getting people outside and shit.
Yeah. What would you say is like your biggest inspiration? The trap.
Yeah, bro.
The hustle, the grind.
Yeah, bro.
You got it.
For real, cause I don't know. It's always a reminder, like.
No, for sure.
When the music shit is over and all that shit is over, it's like if you want to do it forever, like you have to. You don't got no choice.
Yeah.
So.
Damn. I feel that. Hey, the way you say it, I know you mean that shit, man. And I'm very excited to see what you got going on. And so I'm gonna ask you, why do you? And we asking every other artist this. Why do you think you're up next?
Man, I think I'm up next because, I've been told that I was the full package, before I was the full package. So, in my head,
Mm-hmm.
Only difference now is that I'm out confident that I am. So.
Okay. All right, man. And I want you to tell the people where they can find you,
Oh yeah.
what you got going, like what music, what you dropping, and let them know what they expect at Up Next.
So I got a new EP on the way. It's called New Dawns, about 7 songs, all rage shit. Instagram, Darkness Falls EXE, website, exodiaonline.com. Work on a clothing brand called Found Soul, so you need to get all that shit, So
It's looking dope, man. So y'all make sure you check out Exodia. He's gonna be at Up Next. We'll be at Up Next. Make sure you get your tickets. The links are gonna be in the bio. We'll link his stuff there. So stay tuned.
yeah, tap in for real.
All right, peace.